Hello and welcome to the first video for Shinobi 3 speedrunning. I'm going to assume you have a basic understanding of controls when it comes to this game, so if you don't, I've linked the instruction manual in the description. Moving on, time's going to start when you hit game, press start, and that's when time starts. So the second snare drum, as soon as the thing comes in, the level comes in, that's when you want to press Y twice to run. You want to jump right here, and you do want to dive kick. Just making sure that you are running at any single point in time that you're on the ground. You just want to keep running. So what I just did was a little bit of a tight jump. You want to kind of jump right here to make sure that you hit this, and you go down and you hit that box. That's exactly what you're going to want. Going back just a little bit so you can see what's going on. And there's that. And what I did there was I did a little bit of a short hop, right? And that's what's going to happen. You jump just a little bit. You do want to make sure that you get the ultimate height though, and the reason why is because you want to be able to hit that box, and that's exactly what just happened. That's what you need. So applying the same method as before, you want to short hop and you want to immediately hit your attack button so you can take out these two goons, and you don't need to grab that box down there. You're just going to do a jump slash, which, you know, you run, you do an attack, and that's going to do it right there. So yeah, you're just going to make sure you kind of avoid these enemies altogether. There's no real point in killing them. We did already avoid two, but one of them we did kill because it was just convenient at the time. Running on, we run and do a double jump and do the kunai burst. And you do want to watch out because this enemy actually can do, you know, not really a lot of damage, but like it can definitely slow you down if you're not careful. You do want to make sure that you jump over the enemy. Dive kick, grab that guy, and here's a little bit of a tricky thing. So I'm gonna jump very soon, and it's gonna be about right here, and you're gonna want to jump in between this enemy and that enemy. So yeah. There's definitely two enemies you gotta watch out for, and it is extremely easy to hit both. So, going back, we're just gonna look at it kind of fluid. That's what happens. And you do want to do a double jump, do a kunai burst, and hit everything on the screen. Jump over that guy, do a dive kick, continue on, and of course I am running, because, well, again, running is just the fastest way to do it. You do want to stand very close to this guy right here. Your arm's going to be kind of right here, just to kind of a safe indicator. There's a little point, and that's when you're going to just slash as soon as the enemy attacks, because that's when they're vulnerable, is when they attack. And just to kind of explain it, when Joe does a slash like that with his power-up, or powered-up hit rather, he's a little kind of invulnerable, kind of slashes things out of the way. So now we're on to the boss, and there we go. So whenever you're flush right here with your knee and this pointed rock, that's how you know you're going to be just fine. And this boss is going to be trash in just a moment. So check this out. And there you go. You're not going to get hit. Moving on, you're going to do a double jump right there, kind of going backwards. A very good indicator of where you need to jump is going to be that pointed rock right there. So right here. Right there. Then you do the burst. And just to kind of explain, this is what I opt for. I do dive kick right here and do a double jump, but I mean, if you want to, you can kind of grab this, jump, and then do a dive kick if you want. It just depends on how you're feeling. Like, if you want to practice what I do, fine. If you don't, you know, it's up to you. And I'm always dive kicking. Always dive kicking. Can't stress that enough. That's what you need to do. So about, yeah, right there is when you do a dive kick. It's like right here. Ideally, that's what you want to happen. You're going to hit that crate. You're going to open it. It's going to contain some kunai. And there's the, I'm sorry, it was a power-up. This is the kunai. I normally run expert, so I do need those. You're going to be doing your wall kicks right here. And, of course, always dive kicking. You're going to take out this enemy with just the proximity slash, just like we were doing in the first stage. You're going to run, do the wall kicks. dive kick again, because dive kicking gets us a little bit lower. Kind of explaining this area. There is a very efficient way to do this, but how you do it, I mean, as long as you're taking them out and continually, you know, you continue your horizontal movement, you know, whatever works, that's fine. Moving into this boss, you're going to want to do jump slashes, but it's important you don't move elsewhere whenever you perform that slash, so I'm kind of waiting. If you move towards the wall that you're facing, that's fine, but ideally you really don't want to. I shouldn't have been doing that. But yeah, that's basically going to be the end of the fight. And it's fairly simple. Like, that's all you need to do is just run, do a jump slash, wait, and then do the double jumps. Kind of going back a little bit more. As soon as... oh, that's not far enough. So as soon as that enemy makes that noise, that's when... that's kind of like the indicator. I know I jumped a little early, but that's the indicator for you to kind of jump and do a double jump so you can kind of clear the height of the boss. This boss doesn't do touch damage. This boss actually will hurt you. So you don't want that. You want to keep your power up. For this boss, it's not technically relevant to keep it. It's not extremely important to keep your power up. But, I mean, obviously, it does go into the next stage. You do want to keep it. It's just very convenient to have. And that's the first stage. That is Zeed's Resurrection. If you made it this far, I congratulate you. I'm going to be continuing this series with some more levels. Obviously, you know, as the game progresses, you're going to need to know how to do the rest of the game. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and good luck. If you have questions, hit me up.